Saudi retailers are weaving authenticity, sustainability, and ethics into commerce. Today's shoppers demand alignment with their identity and their ethics. How can brands reflect Saudi values while staying globally competitive? Well, to find out how this is going to be possible, let's welcome onto the stage Rami Kafagi, the Chief Marketing Officer of Swiss Corner for Watches. Karen Jalad, the Senior Director of Marketing Communications at Kudu Company. Obviously, the music likes you. Makram Ali, the Chief Commercial Officer of Sako. Dr. Hesham Atala, the Senior Director of Marketing at White's, a global health company. Muzon Ashgar, founder and CEO of MZN Body Care. Rashid Gol, the head of mid-market and corporate of Udu. And your moderator is Gadi Ali, entrepreneur, advisor, independent entrepreneur, and top 50 global inspirational women. Please welcome your panel to the stage.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. I believe that we covered a lot today, and we are so grateful you're still here with us. So let's keep the momentum going. I am Ghadi Ali, and I'm especially delighted to be here with you for the third year in a row as a jury member. It's always great to be part of this inspiring conversation about retail. So together we will discover how leading brands in the retail sector redefining the concept of value. So we are not just talking about the product. Trust me, this conversation goes beyond the product. So we'll talking about the value, the experience itself, and today we're joined by an inspiring group of retail leaders. So we'll start now. My first question: how retailers today redefine the concept of value? So start with you, Rami.
Okay, hi everyone. I'm Rami Khafagi, Swiss Corner Head of Marketing. Regarding the value concept goes beyond far beyond the price. People are now looking for the balance between the product quality and the heritage of the brand and the loyalty. So everyone right now is looking for a long-term relationship between the brand and the customer. So we make sure that every part of the cycle between our brand and the customer is guaranteed, from the store design to the customer journey to the after-sale services.
Brilliant, Rami. I believe that we move from the price war to experience war. So, Karen?
Yes. Hello, everyone. Nice to be here and connecting with all of you. Yes, as you just said, it's really about experience. Today, value is no longer defined by price. It's all about the experience, the connection, and the interaction with our customers, and how we can bring this added value through this unique experience that we have.
Brilliant. Move to you, Makram.
Good afternoon. Thank you for being here. I'm Makram Malaab, the Chief Commercial Officer of Sako. The traditional name of, or the traditional meaning of value is the price and the quality ratio, which is pretty much in the core of what we see every day in the Saudi market. I can strictly confirm that the market is a value-driven in Saudi Arabia, and consumers are looking for deals, they are looking for concessions, they bargain. We have customers who come to our stores and buy a 20,000 riyals grill, but yet they ask for a discount. So the market is value-driven. On the other hand, yes, there are so much relevance in the other areas when it comes to the experience and the authenticity.
Well done. Dr. Hisham?
Hello everyone. I'm Hisham Atalla. I'm Senior Marketing Director for White. Actually, the values that changed during the last 10 years, starting from only about product and about pricing to more into emotion, to more into, it's kind of the value now is changed to be like a relationship. And when you are in a relationship, you have to have the mix of trust, meaning, and fulfillment is the emotions. This is now the value now is the future currency of the world. When you can, by gaining the emotions and the trust of the customer, you can gain the loyalty which you can't buy by any way for the promotion or the discounting. And everyone here knows that ladies are driving the spending. Are you agree with that? They are driving the spending, but they are also driving the expectation. So it's very, very easily to catch the expectation of the ladies, because in Whites we are dealing with most of our customers are ladies. It's just you can own their heart and their mind by giving them this trust, by giving this belonging. And this is a new value that the customer are perceiving us, which makes them more loyal for us. Thank you.
Well done. Ratchet?
When we had the discussion, I've been thinking what value is. So I thought to simplify it, right? So to me, value is if a customer is able to find the net positive towards the end of it, the net positive return on the time, the money, and the loyalty they're giving to you, that's value, right? Now, in our experience in the software industry and dealing with organizations, value is where we are able to give that confidence to our customers, right? And what we realize, which works both in my sector and the retail sector, and it's a commonality, is the fact that if we are able to give our customers repeatable, consistent, seamless, and frictionless experience, right? That brings value to the customer. And at the end of the day, especially in the retail industry, I was hearing in the panelists earlier that it is 4x more expensive to acquire customers versus retaining them. That's the answer. The value creation is where it lies.
Brilliant. So I want to ask you, Hisham, as a consumer behavior continues to shift to response, to change, and if you agree with me that the notion of value is also evolving. So are consumers today demanding a better value, or are they just rethinking and redefining what values means to them?
Yeah, it's a very good question, actually. Customers now are not demanding a lot for the part of the value. They are wanted to something, they wanted to redefining the value more than anything else. They are not want from us better price or better product, but they want from us the thing for the brand which making them how they feel. And it's very easily, and it's well known for each of us that when the customer buy product, he can forget this product, but he will never forget the feeling that he takes to the home. So now the value is, it's about belonging. It's about again, it's about the fulfilling the emotion of the customer. This is the current value.
Yeah, it's about understanding consumer need.
Yes, it's about understanding themselves and how they are thinking. They are not asking us in retailer what we need to sell, but they ask us how you will make us feel, and this is giving us the 360 ecosystem experience. Inside the store, inside offline, they want something to be belonging to them. Yes.
Brilliant. So my question to you, Rami, I know that you have a great experience in marketing. So from my perspective, I believe that understanding and meeting customers' expectation especially around value, really critical for brand success. But I also understand that measuring that alignment can be challenging sometimes. So how do brands know if they are really successfully meeting customer expectation?
Okay, in my perspective, our main matrices for satisfaction is the brand loyalty. So when the customers are loyal to the brand, they are part of their story. Being a part of a brand story means a lot. Like you are not only a normal customer, you share your feedback. You also maintain the quality of the brand products. You share your opinions, your recommendation to them, and they listen to it. Also, for the customer satisfaction, we have many like reward system, loyalty system programs to gather the information from the customer and optimize our products. Like we promote or upgrade the customers to be a decision maker with us, to decide which quality we are providing, which price segments we are providing also, the story behind the products. And that helps us, whether online or in stores, to maintain a high customer needs satisfaction.
Brilliant. So it's all about the storytelling, the power of storytelling, right? Okay. So let's move to you, Karen. I know you have a strong interest also in effective communication. So if you agree with me, Saudi brand today may hold a unique advantage in marketplace. So I want to ask you, how are Saudi brands uniquely positioned to deliver value, let's say, that international competitors might find difficult to replicate it, especially, Karen, when we talk about F&B?
So today, I believe that Saudi brand are uniquely positioned in customers' hearts. We share same values, same culture, and same story. So it's really about creating this emotional bonding that I believe international brands cannot really rely to. It means that, you know, not all local brands are you know, connected maybe to the customer's heart, but we are all aiming for that. This is very important because it's a local brand that is born from Saudi to Saudis, and this makes it very uniquely positioned. In addition, there is a lot of agility that a local brand can really develop, whereas for international brands, it would be more challenging, I would say, to very quickly adapt to some trends and adjust to and adapt to the, you know, very fast changing environment. And I believe this is a strength that local brands have today in Saudi market.
Well done. Makram, I believe that we chat backstage also about this, so would love to hear your perspective.
I believe the authenticity that was one of the topics discussed today is a major role player in this area. Brands should innovate, should create the experience, should of course be very competitive, but should very importantly remain relevant, and remain relevant not only to the culture, but also remain relevant to the ever-changing consumer. We have seen in the previous couple of years a major, clear mindset shift, whether that definitely driven by the Vision 2030 or the new digital literacy or the young yet very connected population. So meeting those, understanding them, having their relevance to the value, which is not only equated to price, but it's also associated to quality, reliability, experience, and most importantly, authenticity.
Brilliant. So, been talking about experience and value, and it's impossible to ignore how digital age is reshaping the structure of what consumer need and expect. So I believe that today the role of physical store is undergoing a significant transformation. So I'd like to address this question to Makram, Rachid, Karen. Um, how is the role of physical store today evolving to provide customer with a remarkable and meaningful experience?
If I may, we have witnessed that, and we see this every day. Retailers, brick and mortar, of course, have the major challenge of the online players, especially the overseas, who have forayed the market. However, in the Saudi market, in the last report of PwC, which is the Market Consumer Insights 2024, I think, end of 2024, they said that 70% of consumers in Saudi Arabia start their journey online. But the good news is 80% they visit a physical store. And they visit a physical store seeking relevance, seeking the experience, as well as the human connection. And that's what we capitalize on. So we at SACO, in the core of our consumer, customer-centric approach, what we do is every time you go, you have to see something new. So we have launched more than 26,000 products in the last 2 years. We have a wide variety. It's fun to go and roam the stores. Every time you go, there is an experience in terms of quality and new variety. We always have demos, so you cannot go to SACO and not drink coffee or try a new coffee machine or try a new innovation. Third of all, we have customers who come for assistance. So they seek experience, they seek solution, and they seek help. So this is where as well the brick and mortar can play a major role. Last not least, in our business, being a major category general merchandise destination store with our omni-channel strategy between online app as well as brick and mortar click and collect, we have this, what we call it, physical versus technological part, which is the link between tech, online and offline. So having customers come to the store, feel, sense, get the solution is the core of our strategy, and that's how we keep customers come. The last is we attract families. So every time you go to SACO, families can have entertainment inside. So we have characters roaming the store. So we do stuff for the kids to keep them coming.
Rami?
In our situation, we have more than 120 branches all over KSA, but our stores have been shifted from being transactional to be experiential. That means we have applied online in our online store a virtual try-ons for our watches, but nothing compared to being in there. Nothing compared in touching the watch yourself, feeling the material, feeling the brand. You hear the story of the brand from a salesperson in the store. Also, regarding the customer journey in store, if you saw the material in your own eye, the human eye is better than any digital screen right now that is used. So it helps us in the omni-channel strategy, but also it's like a physical footprint in the market. Like you are not only building your digital footprint, but you also have your physical one that builds trust with the customer, that at any time, at any situation, they will head to the store for the maintenance. They will have the after-sale services near their home. You don't have to travel for hours and hours or to send the watch abroad for the maintenance and all of this stuff.
Well done. Karen?
Yes, so we have seen after COVID that actually people were craving this human connection. And we have noticed that, you know, it is about omni-channel, but the physical store is not dead. It's the opposite. We are really seeing that people are enjoying, you know, going out, going to stores, even if they will start, for example, in retail, their research online. Several times you will see them ending their journey in store. In QSR, it's also about having a unique experience when they enter the store. And it's about, for example, for us at Kudu, we have renovated a lot of stores. We have opened a lot of new stores. We have more than 350 stores today in the kingdom. And we have worked with a design agency who have helped us develop a new concept, very modern and very welcoming, that really really embeds the Saudi values and cultures, while still being very modern and attractive to Gen Z, for example, and to the youth. So it's about, you know, merging all this together and making sure that this physical space is a very unique space to interact with each other.
Brilliant. Rachel?
I mean, I will just say the same thing with the panelists have said. What we are seeing, especially from a tech perspective, is that visually, the more and more, especially in the Middle East, Saudi being a front runner in this, is that more and more retailers are changing the definition of brick and mortar from your typical product-centric, you know, offering to a more comprehensive experience-based offering, right? And that's where the future of brick and mortar store lies, where people have spoken about how omni-channel experiences and communications for the customers is extremely pivotal, that they are able to understand and they're able to have that seamless experience, whether they're online, whether they're offline, whether they are going to third-party aggregators, it doesn't matter. As a brand, each and every channel is able to communicate with one another. But one more thing which I feel is extremely critical is extending that omni-channel communication and experience to the operations, right? And that's a change which is also happening. And I'm happy to say that Middle East is definitely far ahead than rest of the world, whereby retailers are very consciously trying to consolidate their operations, right? So that from a customer's perspective, even the delivery, the last mile delivery aspects, the customer experience aspect, all of that is synchronized and completely seamless, right? So in my opinion, I think the brick and mortars are here to stay. They definitely would be a renaissance of it. They'll become a lot more experiential. And yeah, I think the future to me looks very bright on the retail segment.
Brilliant. So we've come to the end of our session today. Thank you all for being with us today. Special thanks to our panelists. Thank you, Karen, Rami,
Thank you.
Makram, Dr. Hisham, and Rachel.